Hello. Good evening, Steph. Welcome. Hey, Steffi. How you doing? It was a holiday here in France. I don't know if it's also a holiday in Sweden, or as you call it, a red day. Yeah, same. Okay. Okay. Um, Today had a nice day. Yeah, yeah. Spent the day with the kids. It was nice. They're also going to be home tomorrow. They're doing this very French thing called the bridge, when you have a holiday on a Thursday and then nobody works on the Friday. I think that's like typically French. So they were basically on weekend yesterday at 12. Here too. Okay. So you also do it in Sweden. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, I remember. Okay. So today I have big plans. I want to finish this. Yesterday we did the gray boxing, and we ended up with this design, which matches the floor plan I made beforehand. So I'm quite happy with the result. And in terms of the proper assets, this pathway is going to be a grated metal flooring. We're going to have railings all around, and the floors on the sides are going to have riveted beams in painted metal. And yeah, that's the plan. I also made a new light. I made a halogen tube light to replace this one. I don't think I'm going to use it today. It just needs tweaking in Godot now, the Blender. I can actually show you the Blender file. Halogen light. So it looks like this. I think it's going to be nice. There are no lights in it. I'm going to use just an emissive material on a cylinder in Godot, and we'll see about exporting this. I haven't baked anything, or it's just the Blender file so far. But I think it's going to be good. It's going to fit a lot better than the one we have. The day in between a holiday and a weekend is called a bridge day too. Oh, okay. So in Germany as well. Don't forget to change scene. Thank you. That is the light, the halogen light I wanted to talk about. I think it's going to look a lot better than the one we have today, which is this. Just a glowing thing that is inset inside the wall of the spine. I don't think is very fitting for the era. This looks a lot more modern than what it should. So that's deck 2. The pathway, railings. I also tested a beam in Blender. I'm gonna maybe start with that today, or maybe start with the pathway. I don't know yet. We'll see. And the way I want to do it is if we take it up view. Hey, username, welcome. How you doing? We're working on the spaceship tonight. I'm working on a new deck number 2. I already did some floor plan yesterday and gray boxing, and this is what it looks like. We have a pathway all around this central area is the elevator, and railing, doors. So we ended up with 5 rooms on that deck. I only need 4 so far, so 1 is going to be unused. But yeah, we'll see. Probably I will find something, or it's going to be closed for now. It's okay. We'll see later what we do with that. And I can show you in game maybe what it looks like. Okay, so this is deck 2. So it doesn't look like much because it's just gray boxing, right? So if you don't know, gray boxing is just about making the level design without thinking about any of the materials or the final assets or anything. It's just about, you know, walls and floors and just designing the level. So that's what it looks like. You have doors on each side. I think it works really well with the hexagonal shape of the spaceship. It's really nice. I will probably hide this, so deck number 1 is going to be very different from this. This is a copy of the decks below. I will probably just hide this for now, so we're not distracted by the lights or anything above us. We don't need to see it. It's not going to help in any way. And then if we want to have a look from the deck below, which is more or less finished. So that's deck 3. I think it's going to be nice, like seeing the pathway from below. It's very dark right now because we're missing lights. You know, I'm going to have to put some light fixtures to make this a bit brighter. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we have. If we get back to Blender, so I'm gonna keep this and just ignore it for now. I will probably just put it in the scene off stream. We'll see. I'm gonna make a new one. That's gonna be the pathway. Maybe what we should... no, I'm not gonna rename anything we already have. Okay, so the pathway is gonna be... we look at it from the top. One tile is gonna be 1/6 of the full hexagon, right? So from here, cutting like just one side of it, right? And I want to do a tile that contains a piece of the pathway, the railing, and the back wall. And we're gonna have 1, 2, that's a different tile here with a door. And that's it. I think all the other ones, yeah, we just need 2 different tiles. One for this area to access the elevator. This one will not have any door, it's going to have windows here. And one that has no access to the elevator and the pathway that goes here with the door. I mean, the door is not going to be part of the tile, but we need the door frame at least. That's what we're going to do. Maybe I could import 1 tile from a deck below, so just we have the dimensions right, and it can be used as a... Is the elevator really moving, or is it just an illusion? No, it is really moving, and it's actually not physically correct, but close to physically correct. And the reason is... Let's wait. You can see outside. So initially I thought I can just teleport it, you know, because it was all closed. Once the doors were closed, you couldn't see outside. What I didn't like about it is you couldn't really fill the space. Like, this is a giant ship with 7 decks. It's 30-something meters tall, and you need to fill it, right? And I've made all the decks open with this. Call that the spine, this giant central area with the elevator. It's like an atrium, I guess. And look at that, it's very, very deep. On purpose, I want it to be like that, to feel like a huge spaceship that is something for the player to explore, right? Do I already have all the spaceship plans drawn out? No. I'm doing it one deck at a time. I have the journal layout, I have every deck, I know what every deck will contain, more or less. Like each deck has a purpose. And I have some of it is more defined than some. Like the deck one is the hangar with you know, storage rooms and stuff. I don't have anything yet. I just know it's a hangar, right? That's it. And also a hatch, and yeah, but I don't have plans for it. So it moves because yeah, what I was saying is I want the player to feel the space, and also to feel going up and down. So I made it. Let's go to deck maybe 5. Closes, and then you can see, like, right. It was important that it actually moves. That makes sense. Oh, by the way, I changed the encoding settings in OBS, so I hope, because I watched a VOD of my last stream and I realized when I was playing the game, it was a bit blurry. It wasn't, like, quality wasn't very good unless I, like, stopped moving, and then after a second or two, it was better. So I changed the encoding settings. The bitrate is 6K still, but I think it should be better. So let me know. Okay. Back to this. I said we need 2 tiles. One for this area, right? It's going to be a triangle more or less, and one for this. And this one is going to be repeated 5 times. That's the idea. We can start with what we have for deck 3. So maybe I will actually open that first. I don't want to save this. I haven't done anything yet. Deck. I don't know if I should rename this to deck 3. Well, not yet. We'll see. Walls. Okay. We definitely want that. Okay, so that's, you see, that's one tile. So it's just one piece. And then it is offset from the origin point, so I can just rotate it. Right? If it was at the origin, it would be like a bit of a mess. But done this way, it's quite easy to just import it and rotate it from the origin and get it, like, perfectly aligned. You don't want to do that by hand, calculate angles and try to rotate by hand. That's just a nightmare. So this is a lot better this way. If we look at it in Godot, I have this tile, deck tile here, and this has the railing, and all of that is just one object for the wall and one object for the floor, right? And holes for the doors. That's it. So I'm going to do something similar. Maybe what we want to do is take these 2 cubes are used to cut, to make cuts from the floor and the walls and stuff. So maybe we want that, and we also want this one as a reference. And I'm also going to take this. That's going to give us a good, a good reference. So I'm going to copy this, open a new file. I don't want to save, delete everything, and paste. Okay, that's the starting point. These 2 cubes, where are they? Maybe I want to clear the parent. Oh, no, I want to keep their position. Keep transform. Hex side cut. Okay, so I'm going to move that to a new collection named Pools. Just to cut. Okay. Make that red. I want to see it. Okay, good. We might also want to get the spine here, so we can use also that as a reference. Call that ref. Move that to ref, and append. Gonna append the spine. Where is it? Is it in deck? It's probably in deck, yeah. It's fine. Collection. Fine. Okay. So if we look from the top, this is what we have, and we need to make deck 2. This. So the wall here is gonna be here at the edge. This floor is gonna go away, but instead I want one here. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm gonna start by adding a cube. Everything starts as a cube. Is the origin correct? The spine is at the origin point. Yes, it's perfect. Excellent. Okay. Switch to wireframe mode, and I'm gonna start shaping this. Move that at the origin. I don't need it to be that thick. Maybe like even 20 centimeters, maybe too much. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it at 20. And move it like, oops, no. Move it like this for now. Maybe, I'm not gonna be super precise yet. All I want is something that's close enough. Okay. So that's what we have. We have a bit more than, we have 2 meters and a bit more. That's like about this, and then we need that pathway. Right. I'm gonna add another cube. Grab on the y-axis, move it here, edit, x-axis, and I'm going to make it so that it extends past those cubes that I'm going to use to cut. Okay. Front view, we need to make it the same thickness as the other one. Oops. Again, 20 centimeters, I'm not sure. It's going to be this grated metal flooring. I have, yeah, oops. Something like that. That's what I'm aiming for. Something functional, sturdy. Like, this is not a passenger deck, right? And the beams here, I also want something like that to support it. I have like this idea, like I want to have a riveted metal beam that will be painted like gray, you know, with this thick paint. Like a coat, like something like that. This reminds me of the Eiffel Tower, even the color a bit. Maybe something like that. I have a bunch of reference images. Basically, you know, if it looks like this, then I'm good. That was the floor plan, if you haven't seen it yesterday. So we're making this style here. That's what we're making. Okay. All good? This enough? Yes. Let's do... So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to do cut. And this, and I'm going to do cut. We have one piece. Yeah. So now the first thing I want to get right is the material. The thing is, I don't want to make all the geometry for this. I could. It would probably be... Wait, I need to ban this. Oh, thank you, boss. I was about to do it. Okay. So my idea is instead use a material, probably a PBR material that uses alpha for transparency and a normal map to fake the depth. It's not going to be perfect, probably not, especially at like, because it's on the floor, you're going to see it as steep angle, especially when it's far away, right? Like if you look straight down, it's going to be fine, but like maybe this area here, you're going to see that there's no thickness to it, right? But I want to try with a flat plane first anyway. That's what I'm going to do now. See if that works, and if it does, then I'm happy. We can keep going. So I'm going to start with that. You tried hard to get around the blacklist filter. How? How can you get around it? I'm still a Twitch noob, so tell me. Okay, so this can... I think this can go away now. We don't need that anymore. Okay. So some... maybe a bit too close. Now that I see it. Yeah, I think it's a bit too close. I'm going to move it 1 meter further. Just like that. And this one, edit from top view. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. So let's redo the Boolean operation. Okay. And yeah, but this can go away now. I don't know why I have 2 of them. I don't care. Okay. Yeah, that's better. You know, that's like 4 meters and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's not half, but yeah, it's good. They called it AI viewers. Ah, yeah. And spaces between all the letters. Yes. I'm not going to type it out because I'm not sure if I'm an exception to the filter. Yeah, don't do it. Reminds me when we were trying to go around the curse filter on battle.net. Okay, I'm gonna start with maybe this one. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, this one is good too. Just like it's just the sides that I'm gonna do this one because it's a simpler shape. And I'm gonna go to polygon and I'm gonna look for created metal. Let's try this. Okay. You know what we need to do? I actually don't need the bottom face. So I'm gonna get rid of it. Side faces, I don't know. Back face here. Okay, I'm gonna keep it like that for now. But what we need to do first is make sure the scale is applied and then UV unwrap it. So just UV, I'm gonna do smart project because I'm too lazy to unwrap by hand. I'm going to scale this. So UV editing. Let's see. I'm gonna check the textile density first. So we have a 2K texture. We're at 5 pixels per centimeter, which is way below my goal. So I'm gonna go to 20. Let's see now what it looks like. That is, that's better, I think. Let's go back to modeling. That's better. It's gonna look very uniform though, which I don't really like. See that like they're all pretty much the same, so we're gonna make it a bit worn out, like if people actually walk on it. I'm still afraid it's gonna look very, if I hide the spine for a minute. Maybe not, maybe it's gonna be good enough. What do you think? Is this gonna be good enough to walk on? With like more stuff, of course, below, like some frames, side beams or stuff, you know, and the railing and everything, but let's go back to the reference image. Is even similar? Remember, this is just a cube. I mean, at the end, this what you look at is just a plane. There's nothing. Maybe I need to make it even smaller than that. What if I do like this? It looks tiny now. I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's good. You know what? I'm gonna keep it like that for now. Feel free to give me feedback, by the way, if you think one version is better than the other. It's always tough to judge before you try it in the game, but okay. So that's the cube here is pathway. Gonna make that bigger. What is this? This is also the pathway. I'm gonna move that to my collection. Origin, my origin point is gonna go to a new collection called util. That's how I usually do it. Util. It's just it's an empty object that is just, I know it's always at the origin. And that can be useful for mirroring for different stuff. Those holes are usually tiny. It's hard to get your fingers through trying to okay. So is that small enough? That's the grid size here is 1 meter. Iffy. So it's, I don't know how many it is per. I'm going to start with that. We'll see what it looks like. Okay. So I want to make that a bit less uniform. This is too perfect. So shading. Let's do top view. Zoom in. And I think I'm going to do it the lazy way. I'm going to keep this, of course, but I'm going to add a noise texture. And let's just preview it. Okay, that's not good. I need it like scaled up quite a bit. Maybe that's going to be good. Roughness, I don't know. Maybe I need to make it like 2D would be better. Yeah, that's probably good. And what I'm going to do is take this material, make a new one. And this is going to drive a mix between the two, between the original texture and the new one. You'll see what I mean in a second. If I add a mix shader, I'm going to mix between, make it bigger so you can read. I'm mixing between the two here, and that noise factor is going to be the factor of which one is applied where. So now if we look at this, it's weird, I know, but you see both, kind of, right? You'll probably come back later. See you later. You have to go. Bye-bye. If you do come back, I will show you the progress we made. Okay. But of course, I don't want it to be just like that. Steffi, are you also on YouTube? You're everywhere. Okay. To make this bigger because I want to edit this. And this material is going to be the same as the other one. I'm just going to tweak values. But I'm going to use the same nodes. So that's this. I'm going to just wire everything the same way. Metallic. Then we have the roughness. Roughness. Maybe not. Maybe. Roughness and normal map. Let's not forget about the normal map. If you have any question about anything I'm doing, please ask. Okay, so the only problem is we've lost the transparency, the alpha value, right? So we need to make sure that actually, wait. Why did we lose the alpha? How is the alpha here? Yes. Okay. Needs to be. Yes. Okay. Okay. So now we're back to something that looks exactly the same. That's because I haven't applied any change yet. So if I do color ramp, I guess by now you know how I do this. It's always the same techniques, right? That's how shaders are done. Anyway. So do I want it lighter? Do I want it darker? I think I'm gonna go darker. Lightly. Let's do top view. So if I go just nuts with it, see what it does. I don't want it that extreme. Maybe something like that. And maybe a Yeah, not that much even. So that's what we get. Maybe if we look at it like that. And what is that? Oh yeah. We compare it to this one. That's before. That's after. Before, after. I think it just looks a bit more like real. And I'm gonna do the same with the roughness. I'm gonna make it a bit more rough, I think. So another color ramp on the roughness. And rough is white, shiny is black. So I'm gonna drag the white. There's more white, so it's more rough and less shiny. Something like that. Now we need to move it to see. Yeah, you see it like some parts reflect less now. Not as uniform as it was. Yeah, good. Okay, I'm quite happy with this, I think. And I'm gonna call that grated metal and wear. Good. We haven't saved this file. We need to save this file because if Blender crashes, I'm gonna cry. Deck 2. And I'm gonna call that walls because I think the other one was named walls. One question. Shoot. What is it? Was it walls? Let me check. Just want to be consistent with what I already have. Models, decks, deck. Walls.blend. Yeah. Not just the walls, but yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take this now. Same idea. I take the bottom face, delete it. I don't need that. Okay, and now maybe in modeling. What is it, Steffi? You said you had a question. I'm going to use the same material. It's going to be grated metal. Yes. Oh, we need maybe to UV unwrap this and set its scale. 20, and that wasn't even enough. I think we did twice that. Scale 2. Modeling. Because it's not going to be enough, right? You want some more structure and you need more than just like floating. The whole path usually consists of multiple plates. You just have a single big one. Wouldn't it be more realistic to make multiple of them and combine them to a big pathway? Yes, exactly. That's what I was going to say. Yes, that's what we're going to do in a second step. First, I want to test this, see if it even looks good. If it does, yeah, I will definitely do that. Definitely. Maybe, I don't know if it's gonna be like this. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But I need frames all around them. I need a few more things. Can't just keep it like that. But we take it one step at a time, yeah? Okay. So, what do we need now? We need to take this and this. That's also a pathway. Pathway. Okay. And I'm going to bake them because they have actually, I'm thinking, can I get away with... Yeah, I think I'm going to do something else. I'm going to save this and I'm going to bake the material once and reuse it everywhere. I think that's going to be a lot smarter. I'm going to copy that, save, and open another file, which is where I put my shared materials. Okay. And I'm going to maybe take this. One that is that. Copy, grab X, move it here. This is going to be grated metal. And I'm going to paste my wall, so my floor, so I have the material here. I can delete it now. And this is just gonna have braided metalware. Yeah. Like that. Okay. So I can reuse it everywhere, and I can keep like a high textile density without paying a big price. Okay, that's good. Now I need to bake it. You see the bakes here? So I'm gonna take that and I will just bake it. Bake. Not bake like that. Bake like that. And clear, add. I want metalness as well. 2K is good. UVs, I don't care. Copy to a new one. Okay. Should I do it on the CPU? That's probably good enough. Fast enough, I should say. So Steffi, you were playing a game before. What was it? Was it good? Okay, almost done. Yay. Oh. Maybe I should have made a... Okay, let me get rid of that. Let's redo it. I'm gonna use the GPU this time, it's gonna be faster. Okay, so I'm gonna add a second UV map because as you can see it's not very good looking. Let's call that baking. And UV editing. Yeah. Wrap. Okay. Okay, so let's do it again. So great in metal, that's good. Let me give it a better name this time. Yeah. What was the previous name? Yeah. Braided metal baked. Okay, good. And do it on the GPU. Your friend and I had a rough day in a lot of matches. Not in object mode. Okay, what game was it? Dead by Daylight again? You do love that game, don't you? It seems that you've chosen the optimal path. What do you mean? Hey, good eye. Oh, you mean using transparency in the texture, like the alpha channel? Yeah, I'm using a PBR texture that has alpha, but I'm gonna show you what I've done. You like that one, even though it's rage-inducing? Yeah, it is. It's like the only game she plays. Okay, so you have to play it too. Yeah, makes sense. If it wasn't for her, I would have stopped playing it already. Okay. No, what am I doing wrong? Am I on the wrong UV map? That must be it. Yeah, UV map. I want baking. Okay. Let's do it again. Am I on the GPU? Yeah, GPU compute. Okay, good. How are you doing? Doing great. Thanks. Hope you're having a good day too. I have big hopes for today. I want to be done with deck 2. I mean, just the atrium part, the spine and everything. I don't know if I can achieve that because I always underestimate how long it takes for me to do stuff on stream because I explain more, you know, I take my time, and so yeah. But I really want to be done with it today. We'll see. I usually work a couple of hours more after my stream anyway, so even if I'm not done with it on stream, I want to finish it off stream at least. We'll see. And yeah, I will show you what my approach for this grated metal. It's the cheapest possible way, hopefully without it looking too flat. Because the problem with normal maps is, you'll see. Okay, I hope this looks good now. Might have forgotten something. Okay, my bake is wrong. It was better before. It was offset, but it was better before. What am I doing wrong this time? And just go with IV, by the way. I don't need cycles here. So, okay, maybe I'm missing alpha channel, of course. Okay. Third time's a charm, right? Isn't that what they say? It was cool, but you're too lazy to keep up with all the perk and meta changes. You don't even know what half of the perks are nowadays. Okay. Personally, you prefer to play perkless because you don't know what they are doing anyways. You're playing with a major handicap. Good eye, you're learning with C# and you like it. Good. C# is a nice language. What do you use it for? Is it at work? Is it for a project of yours? Just for fun? Just for learning? Boss, are you keeping an eye on... Oh yeah, good. Finally. Okay. So this is the baked material. So we've kept the transparency. We have the noise texture to just make it a bit less uniform and everything. And it should be grated metal baked 3. No, I'm going to just name it grated metal baked. And because I've baked 3 times, I know I need to purge and remove the old ones because they're going to stay. Yeah, 3 materials, 4 nodes that I don't need. Delete it. Okay, good. So we have that. Excellent. On the ads, yes. Sorry, I'm... yes, in like 15 minutes. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is done. Let's go back to the walls. Okay, and now this one I will link, if I can type, link. And I want to link to that material we made and just reuse it. Now it's baked once, like we have one tile of the material baked, and we can just tile it, and it should be great. Use it to do more programming in general, and also do some Godot, but you haven't done much in C# in Godot recently. You yearn to learn enough to land a software engineer role at some point. Okay, interesting. Good luck. I hope it works out for you. Software engineering in what, like in IT, and you have any? Do you know? So those are the materials we have, and it was created metal baked. Created metal baked. Yeah. Okay. And we want to use created metal baked. And interesting. It doesn't look bad, but we might have overdone it with the UVs a bit. Or is that like, should it be that tiny, Steffi? You seem to know everything about those floors. Maybe that small, just so you know, this is 1 meter from here to here. This is 1 square meter. I think this is too small, but what do you think? Looks a little bit too tiny. Yeah, I agree. I'm just gonna go with 20, like it should be. Yeah. Now we're back to, so all of that for something that looks exactly the same as before, but there's one big difference. Now this is gonna use the exact same material as this one. Right now they were different. It's baked and exported once, and then all the different meshes are gonna have the same material, which means in Godot it's gonna be just one material in memory, which is gonna make it a lot cheaper. Okay, so this one, same. We want the baked one. Baked, 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 baked. And same story with the UVs. 20. Okay. And now we're done. I mean, we're done. I can export this and see what it looks like in Godot. I could make it clean and everything and export it the proper way, but I won't care. I will just export it like this for now. Just because hopefully Claude doesn't take my job. You know what? I left the industry right before AI exploded, but I still have friends in the IT industry. I also have friends in the research. It's a strange time, definitely a strange time. Claude Code is really good as an assistant, as a pair programmer, but it doesn't have a brain, and I think that's what's gonna save software engineers in the long run. The thing that really worries me is I don't think Claude or Cursor or any tool is going to be able to replace a senior dev, but it's definitely going to replace juniors. It already does, and it's way cheaper, and you don't need to onboard them and train them, and But the problem is what's going to happen in 10 years when we won't have any senior anymore, or in 20 years, because they're all going to be retired, and we won't have trained juniors because AI was cheaper. And B, we're all going to be dumb because we won't use our brain. How do you get seniors if you don't train juniors? Exactly. That's the problem. And even the seniors, they're not going to get their hands anywhere near code because AI is going to do it for them. And it's the same for problem solving. If you use AI to fix your bugs, it might be cheaper, it might be faster, but you're building a dependency towards that AI and you're not using your brain, so you're not exercising your knowledge and time to finish a plumbing degree. Yeah. It's cheap now because the costs are subsidized by investors. That is very true, and I think we haven't seen the real cost of AI yet. We will. And it might change things. Maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah. Steph, you said you're using agents, AI agents in your work, right? And you said that you don't feel like you don't like the way the work feels now. Yeah, a lot. Okay. But do you feel like you're being Like, are you much more productive? I was wondering, like, okay, let's say I have a bug and I want to fix it. I fixed a bug the other day on stream. I think it was 2 days ago. It took me like 30 minutes maybe. And I thought, okay, if I used Cloud Code, assuming that Cloud Code works well with GDScript, probably does, I don't know. But let's say it's great with Godot. Maybe it would have taken me a lot less time. I don't know, because you need to be quite specific for the AI to understand where the bug is, especially if it's something visual. For me, it was a camera drift. That's not something you can easily unit test. So I'm not even sure it would have been that much faster. But Steph, are you more productive with AI? Do you feel like it's a huge difference? It's really good at going over our massive code base. It's pretty good at debugging too. Okay. And is it like, how do you use it? Do you even use it on architecture stuff? Like, implement this new feature, this is I don't know, you have a markdown file with all the architecture, and like, this is the regression test that you should run after you've done everything, and do you do it like that, or is it in pull requests, or how do you use it? I wanted to export this, right? It sure hasn't replaced game devs yet. It's probably gonna be the case at some point. For programming, I think it's something that people don't say, but I'm pretty sure a lot of devs are using AI now, at least for programming. Whether it's good or bad, I'm not here to judge, but it would be weird if that wasn't the case. Even vibe coding a game, I'm sure that exists, Nor is it capable of creating a good, coherent, complex database. Yeah. So you create specs assisted by AI. So it's specs based. So you need to be very good at defining a spec, I guess. And you're an agent that create a base pull request. That is the base to start with. So do you like take the code? So you have a pull request, and then do you make commits yourself? Like, do you, or even rebase or do stuff on that pull request, or do you use agents instruct agents to fix the code they built themselves? Like, is it AI all the way, or is it just a base and then human beings actually, finish the work? I'm gonna make that a GLTF because I'm gonna reuse textures, and I'm gonna give it the path of walls, and I'm gonna call that wall. There's no wall in what I'm exporting yet, but it's gonna be a wall at some point. Okay, it's saved. So now we can use that. Oh, I should have collisions too. Should definitely have collisions. Let's duplicate it. Duplicate it. Yeah. Call that pathway dash call only. Wait. There was this one, then this one. Pathway 2 dash call only. These two, I'm gonna remove their materials. We don't need any. And I remove the face. I'm just gonna add it back. We don't even need a face. Depends on the person, I'd say, but AI is taking more and more work in that process. I mean, yeah, I get it. It makes sense. Might not like it, but I understand. Like, I think it's a tiny bit short. Look at that. I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, so that's call only. I'm gonna change that to be just viewport display wire. Wait. What have I done? Grated metal baked. Yeah, and this one. Grated metal baked. Okay. Make single user object and data. Make single user object and data. Can I do that now? Yes. No, but oh wait, I'm doing it on the wrong ones. This one, yes. This one is still good, and this one as well. Okay, and you need to be wire. Okay, good. Finally. I'm gonna take all of that, export it again, GLTF, blah blah blah, all good. All right. Keep an eye on the ads, should be soon. Thank you. Personally, you're using it as a pair programming tool. I think that's what makes most sense. Otherwise, there's also more like ethical aspect to it, or even just like, what is your job, even if you're just driving AI, you know? I don't know. It's just weird. Is it just me being old? You know? I don't know. I mean, Steph, we've worked together for a long time, so you know me. Yeah, am I the dinosaur? Is that what's going on? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so we've exported this. Time to test it. I'm gonna keep it as maybe it's time not to replace the gray boxing. So this bridge here in gray box, I'm gonna get rid of it. Actually, yeah, okay. Oh, it's fair to be disturbed by it. Yeah, I think so. Thank you for saying that. So this one you can get rid of. Or maybe even the entire thing. Yeah. And these two. Okay. And now I'm gonna add a node. 3D. It's gonna be, I'm gonna move it up because everything below is just gray boxing, so it should be gone soon. Spine beams like here. And that's gonna be tiles. I'm gonna add another node to 3D. I'm gonna call that tile bridge. And I'm gonna add wall.gltf in deck 2. Damn it, I exported the cutters too. Okay. Only the selected ones. What did I export? Include selected. Yeah, okay. My bad. Okay. Time to have a look. There are lots of dev testimonials on YouTube saying they don't enjoy their job anymore and want to switch careers. Yeah, I can definitely understand. I would probably feel the same, honestly. Oh. Oh, I like this. I didn't think it would look that good, to be honest. That is super nice. What do you think? I hope the streaming quality is good enough for you to see that. You see, the noise is like makes such a big difference. It's just, it's a bit rougher at some spots and it's a bit brighter and darker, and even looking straight down, it's like super good. Reminder for ads. Go live for 65 minutes. Thank you very, very much. Let me check. Yeah, pre-roll is on. Thank you, Steffi. I'm gonna run ads. See you in 3 minutes if you're on Twitch and get ads. Otherwise, I'm just gonna chat until the ads are over. And if you get ads, enjoy the ads. See you. Webcam. Okay. Relax. Take a break myself. And you were worried about flatness. Yeah, I was. I mean, to be fair, you can still see a bit behind. Doesn't look like it's looks flat still. I'm gonna make it work with more geometry, like on the side, some maybe a beam below, some frames and stuff. So I think it will work great in the end. But yeah, it looks great. And what about you, Steph? Are you thinking about switching jobs as well, or even careers? By the way, we have two Stephs in chat. There is Steffi, who I call Steffi, and there is Cyrus, who I call Steph. Two Stephs. There is a third Steph in the community, but she's not in the chat usually. Yeah, you were considering switching. Yeah. Make games. Make games. It's awesome. To video game music. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Lucy, make games. Okay, video game music. Have you made some music for games already? Or do you have like music tracks you've made? If there is anything you want me to play on stream? The pay cut might be hard to handle. Yeah. Tell me about it. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. To be honest, when I switched, so for those who don't know, Steph and I used to work together in Sweden, and I left my job there some time ago to work full time on my first game, Dreamed Away, until I finished it. What I did is I made a crowdfunding using Kickstarter, which worked. It was successful, and that allowed me, together with some savings, to have like enough money to see far enough ahead. Because it's just not just me. I also have a family, so I can't just do stupid shit. But yeah, the pay cut is tough. Definitely. You need to be like careful and smart about the way you handle your finances. And you can't just dream that like I make this game and it's gonna make me super rich or whatever. You need to be very like careful about your expectations. I don't know if ads are over. Are ads over? Yeah, welcome back. If you had ads, I hope they were good. I don't know. Maybe there are good ads. Who knows? If you get fired, you will probably start game dev. You know, I have a studio now. We should talk. No more ads. Okay. Okay. Let me get back to this. So, step 2, I'm gonna make frames. So this should be. We get back to the reference image. I would say this is maybe 1 meter wide. You know, my pleasure. It would be awesome. To be completely transparent with you, I'm not at a point where I can have like partners or pay any paycheck yet. But yeah, maybe one day. I think about completing my game, in the free time because of the pressure. Yeah. Username. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, Steph, I'm at the point where I can sustain myself, more or less. I can't be my only income for too long. Okay, so user, that's what we've done. This is the grated metal material that is baked, tiled on a 2K texture with some noise to give some variation in roughness, metalness, and albedo, so color. And I think it looks really good. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. A lot better. It looks very thin because it's completely flat, but the normal map is still doing a decent job. Even like here we're backlit, so we can't see much, but like yeah, I'm really pleased with it. Okay, so now what we need to do is make it more realistic. We could have beams go all the way, and I think that's what we will end up doing. A beam here, maybe one in the center, but also, Steffi, you had a point about making those like plates. The only thing is I'm not sure I want to... I don't know. Like, is this 1 meter wide? I don't know. But what I know is our model is 2 meters wide. Which is it too much, by the way? Let me check in Godot again. Looks great. You love the rusty. Yeah, it's somewhere. It's not rust in the sense that it's not like orange. Yeah, that's 2 meters. Is it 2 meters, really? It's narrower than that. And it's just noise. I can show you how I did it. If you want, let me know. Excited to see how I'm gonna handle the overlapping part at the end corners. You mean that angle? This one? Is that what you mean? This is a 60 degrees angle, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't think it's gonna be that hard. If I get it right here, then this is mostly about copy pasting the same framing and rotating it 60 degrees and then placing it carefully, because I can't just I could use math, but it's going to be a pain, so I will just place it carefully. The rotation, the angle, we know it's an hexagon, so it's going to be 60 degrees. That's easy, but then the math to place it exactly where it needs to be, I'm just going to place it by hand. It should be okay. What I'm more worried about is how do I make these plates, or maybe it doesn't have to be plates, but how do I give it structure so that it looks more convincing, less repetitive? Like, this is just like a grid so far, so we need to, do something about that. Not exactly sure what just yet. So 2 meters, I think that's the final width of the pathway. So what I'm going to do is reduce it a tiny bit. So I'm going to say, okay, the tiny grid cell is 1 centimeter. So I think I'm going to remove maybe like 3 on each side. Yeah, I'm going to remove 3 on each side. So grab X. Oh, wait, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3. Oh. No. I'm not in wireframe mode. It's transparent, so I didn't think about that. Okay. Grab X, 1, 2, 3. Okay. This one too. Grab X, 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna have 3 centimeters of like steel on each side. Okay. Now I'm gonna add a cube. Everything is a cube. Grab Y, move that over here, edit, grab Y again, move it here, take this, grab X, move it here, and then I'm gonna just make it 3 centimeters wide. Okay. Oh, might be a tiny bit tall. What do you think? And we said 20 centimeters. Okay, so one side done. And what I'm gonna do is mirror it. So call that side. Is that a beam? No, I'm gonna call that side frame. And we need to mirror it. Mirror, yeah, already done. Excellent. Truly excellent. That rings a bell. Doing private jokes with myself now. Okay, good. The only thing is, we need some material for this. We have this very dark aluminum that I'm using on other decks. It is already baked, ready to be used. So I'm just gonna link material and we'll see if that looks good. Black aluminum baked. You understood what I meant, like the reference? Black aluminum baked. That looking good? What do we think? Is this good? I probably want to raise it a tiny bit. It's not gonna affect the collisions. Hey, Borty! No, Borty isn't here. I thought Borty was with us. Oh, Steffi, it was you. Yes. Don't say more. That's all you're gonna say. Okay, I get it. Oh, she's not here. Let me select it. Come on. Okay. So I might want to raise that just a tiny bit. That's a centimeter. Maybe just one. You know? Is that gonna be enough? Just so that there's something for light to grab onto. And I'm gonna add a tiny bevel. Bevel. I don't want it on all edges. I just want those, I think. Bevel weight 1. Oops. No, you. And then I'm gonna limit bevel by weight. That is way too much. Look at that. We want maybe like 2 millimeters. And maybe 2 segments. I'm gonna add geometry fast now, so I need to be careful. And auto smooth. I'm gonna start showing statistics. We're good. 176 trees. That's great. Okay, maybe we need to hard the normals. This shading looks bad. Fixed. So if you're doing 3D modeling and you're using bevels and your shaders... Oh, sorry, let me repeat that. If you're using bevel modifiers and your shading looks wrong each time you add a bevel, try hardening normals. That's usually for hard surface modeling what you want to do. And if that's not enough, you might want to add a weighted normal modifier at the end of your stack. And that could fix it. Okay, I need to... And yes, Steffi, that was for a clip, for a YouTube short. If it works, we'll see. I want to UV unwrap this. Smart UV project. I use this feature a lot more nowadays. I used to unwrap by hand everything, and now this is like 80% of the time good enough, you know. It's like, yeah, it's uniform. That's all I care about. UV editing. Then I just go in the UV editor just to get the the scale, right? And the texel density, right? Okay. What does this look like? Is this good? I think I'm gonna start exporting more often, just to see in-game what it looks like, you know? But so far I like it. So far I like it. I'm not sure about the black aluminum thing. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm gonna export that again, and we'll check in Godot. So I said when I started the stream, I said I want to be done with the entire deck today. Not gonna happen. Definitely not. Yeah, that looks... Yeah. No. I take that back. I don't like it. I mean, I think the idea is good. It's a bit too thin, first. Looks a bit fragile. But also, I don't think it should be black. Could just leave it as it is. Leave what as it is? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. So I'm not sure it should be black. I think it should be gray. Probably. And I think it should be thicker than that. So back to square one. Actually, we already have it selected. Let's go back to wireframe mode. Is it this I want to... The deck, to be done with it today. Just leave it like that. Done. Good job. Proud of you. Okay. Grab X and move this. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm tons of stuff selected. Okay, better. Just reselect this. Grab X. Yeah, so now I should probably move this one too, but okay, it's good enough. So it's 1 centimeter thicker. I'm gonna duplicate this, rotate Z 90, edit, take that, grab X, snap it here. Nope, 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 nope. Grab X. Now I need to be precise, otherwise I'm gonna get Z fighting. Need to be like exactly here. Okay. How is that looking? Yeah, I think that's a lot better. Still not sure about the black color. Let's export it again. It's not bad, but it's not the look I was going for. I think that's what bothers me. You know, I think this should be similar to that shade of gray. I don't think it's bad, don't get me wrong. I think it's okay. Let's have a look like. Yeah. I think it's okay. Could be a bit more shiny, and it could be lighter as well. So to do that, I need a new material. Yeah, I need a new material. Okay, let's do it. Like painted metal. Something a bit gross, you know? Worn, painted. Okay, this is interesting. Might try that, but can recolor it as well. Heavily worn, no. Let's just search for metal. What do we have? This metal cladding is something I've used before. This one has tiling, so I don't want it. This is interesting. This is cast iron. Yeah. Oh yeah. I like that. Okay. I like that. I think this is a lot better. Okay, so now I want to recolor it. Shading. And I'm gonna take this color ramp on this one, and I'm just gonna make it lighter. What is this on the sides? What am I looking at? Let's go back to modeling. Oh no, okay. That's good. This might be a bit much. Like I think it's too much color variation, a bit. So back to shading, and that's just because I've just compressed everything. So instead, I'm gonna undo that, back to this, and change the black to a lighter color. And I feel like it's roughly like matching the other one. It should be more uniform. Yeah, better, I think. Okay. Now this should use the same one. Iron cast. This one. Yeah, I think that's better. What do you think? Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. Again, we need to reopen materials, bake that, reuse it. The good news is each time we do something like this, we actually make life easier for next time, because we're just building a catalog of materials that we can reuse. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna paste that object here and take this material. Is gonna be iron cast. I'm gonna rename that cast iron. Cast iron. Okay, and I can get rid of this. Don't need it anymore. And I need to bake it. Is it too metallic? It's very metallic. Well, we need to try, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna bake it. Bake. Hopefully the settings are correct now. Metal cladding, that's not metal cladding, it's cast iron. Iron, I can't type tonight. Okay. Okay. 2K. This only has UV map, but let me have a look. No, it's perfect. It's not grated metal, it's cast iron. Baked. And let's bake it. if I'm not happy with the look in game, then I'm gonna have two Blender files open side by side, one for the material and the other one for the modeling. We can make tweaks a bit faster. This is slow. Am I using the CPU again? %75%. Come on. Faster. So Steph, you're not working tomorrow, right? You also have that bridge thing. Yeah, looking great. I just want to purge again. Purge unused data. One mesh. Yeah, okay, good. And let's reopen walls. Okay. This uses... I need to link. Yes, okay. So it's the weekend already for you. And you, Steffi, same? What am I doing? Yeah, I'm adding the wrong thing. No, Steffi, you're working tomorrow. I'm sorry. Cast iron baked. And do you have plans for the weekend? Okay, so this one is okay. Oh, wait. No, I need to do cast iron baked. This one. Cast iron baked. Yeah. Yeah, and now I can delete the old materials just by purging data. Good. Let's have a look. GLTF. Binary. Why? No, not binary. Selected objects only. I want to apply modifiers. Export. Apply for a new job. Oh, wow. Okay. Good luck. That's your plans for the weekend. Search for a new job. This isn't gray. This isn't gray at all. Oh, I guess it's wall, not walls. I can delete the old one. Back to walls. This one. Okay, back to Godot. These look good. Not too dark. The room is really dark, so it's hard to tell. Kind of feel like it's too dark. I like the texture though. That's nice. It's like backlit, so I can't see much. I think I'm gonna add a big light here, just so we can see what we're doing. Add an omnilight. Omnilight. Top view. Move it like here and up. Should be good enough. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. What do you think? It's a bit like, I feel like it's big as a tile or a plate, you know? Could be smaller than that. Maybe I should split it in two. Like this should be 4 plates. What do you think? Steffi, you're the expert. That's too big? Or is it good? I think it looks good, but it probably doesn't look like the reference, you know? But maybe that's not a problem. I don't know. You think it looks good? Awesome. I'm gonna keep it like that. So you don't think I should split that in 4? Like, you agree? Okay. Keep it like that? Okay, keep it like that. Let's take this now. Duplicate, rotate the 90 top view. Yeah. Top view, grab y-axis, like that. Yeah, I just need to make sure this one is. So 2 things. I want to make it a bit wider because you see the intersection here. Just missed it by just a few centimeters. So I'm just going to do grab X and I'm going to move it by 1 meter. Doesn't really matter. That's one fix. And the second fix is I need to make it a bit narrower to just give this some space. So I'm going to do this and I'm going to zoom in, grab Y and just move it exactly, snap it to where it needs to go. Same for this one. Grab Y and snap it. Okay, good. Now I can go back to this one. Edit again, take that, grab X, move it like this, grab X, move it like this, and I take that and that, I do my cut, that and that, and do my cut. Okay. This is looking good, I think. Yeah, pretty good. And now we need to do the same for this one. I want to have it like here and here. So duplicate, rotate Z axis 90 degrees, grab Y. Wait, what? Yeah, perfect. Wait. You're not where you should be? Why is that? This is shorter. Is that going to be a problem when you look at it? Nah. I say it's good. And then I need to be smart. I'm going to have one frame just on one side. Because this is styled, remember? So I want one here, but not here. Because the next tile is going to have one on the left. That makes sense? So I'm going to duplicate that one, just remove the mirroring. I don't want a mirror on this one. Grab X, move it like that. Top view, and that's the fiddly part. Rotate Z 60. Not 60. Rotate Z 30. Yeah, 30. Okay. And now I grab it. I just painfully place it by hand. Okay. Excellent. I'm gonna have some Z fighting problem. I will fix that in a second. I'm just gonna take that. Gonna undo the rotation. Oh, you know what? Scale X. Yeah, no problem. Okay, I'm gonna undo the rotation. So what's the length of this? It's the y-axis. Scale Y. Okay. 30. Four. No. Scale Y. No. Rotate Z 30 degrees. Come on. Rotate Z 30. Okay. Now we're good. Actually, no, it's a bit much. Okay. Top view. You have to go? See you tomorrow maybe. No, I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'm streaming from Monday to Thursday. But see you on Monday maybe. That would be great. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop doing it like that. This is good. I just have a tiny gap here. I'm gonna edit the face. Yeah, see you on Monday. Have a good night and a great weekend. And I need to... or should I... What should I be doing? I guess I could just snap this here. That's one way to do it. Or the holiday is messing with your feeling of weekdays. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna bother. Top view. Just gonna place it like that. For now, it's gonna be good enough. I just need to make it a bit tiny bit lower. Okay, and I'm just gonna do front view, wireframe, take the top. No, just want this. Edit, front view. Take the top, and just to avoid any Z fighting, I'm gonna move it back 1 millimeter. Okay. So if we look up close, yeah, it's just, you know, below this one. Okay, let's export that. Okay. Hiding normals. What about recalculating them? Why would you want to recalculate normals? I don't think I have any issue with normals. I mean, I could, but what problem do you think I have with my normals? Hmm? Need to apply my scale though. You know, I rescaled this one. Okay, let's just export that. I could recalculate normals if you want to, but just did. But I don't think it's gonna make a difference. In case you're wondering, if you want to see face orientation, that can be useful if you have a problem with that. Or you can also, where is it? Oh, I meant weighted normals. Okay. What I was talking about is something different. Let's focus on this object. So you see, I have a tiny bevel here. You see it? It's like here. It's not much. It's small, but sometimes when you use the bevel modifier, like here, you're gonna end up with shading that is incorrect. You're gonna see your flat faces won't be shaded flat anymore. Even if you have like auto smooth with a correct angle, like here, it's not gonna be shaded flat. One way to fix that is in your bevel, make sure you harden your normals. Not about recalculating them. It's just hardening with the other. The description I think is better than mine. Match normals of new faces to adjacent faces. It's just makes the shading look better with your flat faces. Because you know, when you bevel with the bevel modifier, what it does is it adds new faces. Not if in edit mode, like it's not baked geometry, but it is nonetheless new faces for the bevel, you know. That's what I was talking about. Okay, so let's re-export all of that. I think I just did that, I forgot. Yeah. That's great. You know what I want now? I want to hide all of them and duplicate that and just walk all around it. So tile bridge. That's one. Oh, it's gonna have that this one. Do I want to? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that. That's one. I'm gonna make floor and bridge or pathway bridge. Okay, and I'm gonna add a new one. This one. It's gonna be pathway, no bridge, like the regular one. So this goes here, and then I duplicate it and move that to a new collection. Oh, okay. And this one, I'm gonna hide the original one. Actually, one sec. Yeah, even in Godot I can do it. Wall. I can open anyway. Show in file system, because I think I already have a naming system for that for the other deck, so I just want to match it. I have wall. I don't know. I'm gonna call it wall bridge because it contains the bridge to the elevator. Wall bridge. Yes. Okay. And the one I'm making now is the regular one that doesn't have this part. I just take that, this, 3 of them. Okay, that's the regular one. That's gonna be just wall. Wait. This I don't need either. But do I have a collider for this? Yes, looks like it. That's just wall, yeah. Okay, and now, you see what I mean? Oh, excellent. So you're using the Boolean modifier and naming the duplicate dash call to generate collision. Right in Godot from Blender. Yes. Oh, by the way, thank you. I need this one to be unique. Oh, unique. It needs to end with call only. So if you do use dash call only on a mesh in Blender and you include it in an export, then Godot will know by convention that this mesh is used for collisions. So you don't have to create a collider in Godot for your mesh. It's just going to use that. It's just convenient in terms of workflow. I just think it's faster, you know. And for the Boolean modifier, here it's just to make cuts at exactly 30 degrees, right? Because the ship is an hexagon, so you need a way to make sure everything is exactly cut the way it should be. Otherwise, you're going to end up with you know, just stuff that don't align perfectly, or even like float pointer issues, and you don't want that because it's an hexagon, right? Okay, so I have this one. I'm gonna duplicate, call that a regular tile, and for this one I'm gonna add a wall, deck to wall. This one goes away, just wall. This is wall, bridge, and I'm going to rotate this one. Okay, duplicate, rotate, duplicate, rotate, duplicate. Can't see it, but I think it's correct. Looks correct. Duplicate, rotate. Okay, and now we take the pathways and we hide them. We're not gonna have railways, and we're not gonna have pathways to the doors yet. That's okay. Bridge. What is that? What is that? What are you? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna keep that for now. Okay. Let's have a look. Goodbye, good luck with those normals when you're gonna stream next time. Goodbye. See you soon. I will be streaming again on Monday. I'm not streaming on Friday. Okay, perfect. There's not a lot of light, so the best we can see is here. Yeah, I think it's great. I really like it. So Monday, same time, is next stream. Woohoo. Okay. We could do these ones now, I think. You have one complaint. Shoot. What is it? You want me to go back to Godot so you can have a good look? Like maybe here? The smaller part in front of the elevator, is it missing the thicker wall towards the big outer pathway? What? The smaller part in front of the elevator. This one. Like from like this rectangle. Right? Is that the one you're talking about? Or this one. Should I grab a screenshot? Yes. Is this good for a screenshot? No, not close to the elevator. So this one. Is that what you mean? Did you grab a screenshot? Let me cook. Okay, I'm gonna get back to it and let you cook then. Okay, so I said this one here needs a path all the way to this. So I'm actually gonna take this one, and this one, and this one, duplicate, move them here, and then grab Y, take that, wait. Oh yeah, because I'm still showing this. Grab Y, toot. Which one is the smaller one? This is the smaller one. That one, top view, grab Y, tuk. Oh, actually, I want it here, yeah. And you, grab Y, and where are we missing? We're missing the side ones. Yeah. So those. Grab Y, view, wireframe, edit. Grab Y, and tuk. And we're done. So I need to re-export this. Oh, I need collisions. Maybe that would be good. So where is this? No. Yes. My notifications are off, Steffi, so if you send me a message on Discord, let me know here, because I'm not looking at it. You want me to have a look at something you did? Look. Grab Y. And I think we are done. DLTF, wall. Yeah, so now we can hide these as well. The bridge things. Hide, and hide. Why do we still have this one? Okay. Oh, yeah. I think it's great. You got it. Okay. Let me have a look. What are you talking about? I don't understand. Okay, can I move it here? Is that okay? I'm sorry to say, your explanation doesn't make any sense to me. So, like, is it missing one? Is that what you're saying? Let's go back there. Like this? No, it's not. What are you talking about? Every tile should have its own set of frames. Of frame. Oh! Oh, so you want to have double frames? That what you're saying? That it? Yes. We can try that, definitely. We can try. So let's start with this one. So in that case, I take this back. This needs to be mirrored. Mirror. Origin to 3D cursor. Where's my mirror? Okay. And I want to mirror on the y-axis. Hey! Where's my mirror? Object. Oh. Oh. Apply rotation. Okay. Yeah. On the x-axis. Okay, good. So we'll have 2 of these. Then you want 2 here, right? Or not? Yeah, I think you want 2 here. That correct? And 2 here and 2 here. Right? I think. So I need to do like this. And then top view. Grab Y. No, grab X. Come on. Grab X. So it needs to be like that, right? 2 of them. Do you think that would be better? Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe like that instead, or I don't know if it should be inside or outside. Like that, maybe. Is that what you had in mind? No, I need to be closer. You know? Like this? We can try. Exactly. That was what I was trying to explain. Okay. I might be more realistic. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, it doesn't really make a plate, right? Let's see. I haven't done it for the other tile. Oh. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter. Let's see. It reload the game. Actually, I want to save that as the correct one. This is wall. Bridge. Oh. Bye-bye, Godot. See you next time. Or? Come on. Okay. Let's open it. I actually don't need it. Let's close it. Better? What do you think? Two here. I'm wondering if I should have two here as well. Probably, right? There's only one here. It looks wrong now. Gonna make it. So take this, duplicate, remove the mirror. Remove that. Top view. Grab Y. Zoom in. Bit more. Grab Y and just move it back. Exactly here. Okay, now it should be perfect. Re-export that. Wall bridge, good. Save. Hide. Show this one. Oh, we have everything. We need to redo everything. It's okay, it's okay. So this one I said I need to apply all transforms, add a mirror X, okay, done. This one I duplicate, top view, grab X, move it slightly to the side, but set its origin to 3D cursor, that's good. And then this one, duplicate, grab Y, move it back like that, and another copy for here, duplicate, this one doesn't have a mirror, grab Y, move it here, like that. Okay. No, everything. Thank you. GLTF, and that's just a regular wall. Okay, let's have a look. Oops, sorry. Yeah. That's better. Was a great idea, thank you. It's a lot of anti-aliasing I'm gonna have to do because it catches a lot of light, especially when I like sideways like this. On some angles, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. It might be too detailed. Oh, that's great. You know what we should do now? Go back to deck 3 and look above us. Oh, yeah. Looks great. Really happy with it. Let me run to the other side. Yeah. Once we'll have like everything with the railing, the lights, the beams, like big beams going all the way like that, I think it's gonna be great. Much better, though you still need to tweak the long parts and cut it in parts. Long part, cut in parts. What do you mean? Like this one? Like you want a cut here? How do you want to slice it? Yes, okay. My only problem is, oh, maybe it's not a problem. Maybe you want like one here. We can do it, no problem. Duplicate, where the frame ends, where the you know what, you're the pro, so I trust you. Grab X. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. Like you're saying here, right? The one that's yellow now. There's no yellow anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about. Shift D, grab X. Okay. Too late for the yellow one. It is good. It's the only thing that matters. It's what you wanted. This what you wanted. Yes, then we're good. I'm gonna say origin to 3D cursor. Origin to 3D cursor. And I'm gonna add a mirror. Wait, it's on X. And yes, good. Can I get a bigger picture of it to make another screenshot? So are you saying it's wrong? No. Yes, of course you can. Let me export this though, okay? That's okay, I'm gonna copy that and take all of this. Export as wall. Then hide. That was not what I meant. I don't know. It was. And I take this and I paste. And now all of this is wall bridge. Okay. Save that and back to Godot. I think it's good. Yeah, I like it, at least. What, do you want one like this? Is that good? Full screenshot? English skills.exe is not working anymore. Are you done with the screenshot? Or do you want a different angle? Let me know. What does it look like when I exit the elevator? Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh, we need sound. Bit weird, not everything has sound effect. I don't know why. I don't know. It will work in the end. Okay. Oh, you're sending me messages on. You were talking about the long blue part. If you look at the frame corners closely, it look weird because it's not a perfect four-sided frame yet. I need to cut the blue lines into smaller parts. Oh. So you're saying this can't be just one piece. Is that what you're saying? So each part so it's like really tiles. Is that what you're saying? You think? I'm gonna fight back saying that it doesn't have to be built like this. Not even looking at the chat, so you can't answer me. You know, maybe like this is a structural beam and those are like built inside it, like, you know, stuck like on the sides. You know, since they're slightly recessed anyway compared to this one. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. It would look better here, that's for sure. No, my inner monkey is screaming looking at those corners. Oh, come on. They're not bad. They're happy corners. Oh, this is a bit of a mess, but you know. That's not German engineering, that's for sure. I think it's okay, honestly. No? You don't think it's okay? I think it's okay. Corner mess at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like it this way. Oh, you know what? We could like make it 2,000 times better in 10 seconds. You take this, you top view, you zoom in, grab X. Ooh. Now. Perfect. Perfect. What do you say? Great. Fixed. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Origin to 3D cursor. Okay, fixed. You go cry now? No, this is perfect. Isn't it? How it should be. What is that? A gift for me? Absolutely not. Oh, okay. So where do you want cuts? You want one like here? Let's be precise about where we want to cut this. Here? That's one. Was that a dog pooping? But none here, right? Just one here. Or you also want one here. That would be just a tiny corner, like square thing. That would be ugly, right? So we want one here. Just the left, yes. Not the right side. Okay. And then one here. Yes? And of course, we also want one here. That's it. That's the cuts we need to make. Yes, okay. Oh, and on the opposite side. Yes, here, and then here as well. Okay. Okay, I will do it. Off stream, because it's time for me to go. Before I go, let's have a look at the deck. What do we have left to do? We have the railing, and I can't use the railing from the decks below, because this is more like a technical deck, so it needs to look different. I like those corners, though. I think they're really nice. Then I need to add structural support, so huge beams going like all the way, made with those riveted like box shape, like that, you know, beams made of that rivets, and you know, something big, and you can like this. This is what I want. Maybe not this, but you know, something that looks like that. Was about to say pre-rolls are on again. Yeah, okay. Once that is done, I'm probably gonna reuse those beams on the walls here, like to give them like something for the structure, you know, like maybe like that, and then door frame, door, and we're done. It's still a bit of work, but I said 2 days initially. That's day 2, so I'm not going to be done in 2 days. Maybe 4 days now. I think it's 2 more days. Mostly because it's holidays in France, so mostly working on stream. Okay. Thank you so much for being with me tonight. Thank you, Steffi, for the help and the like very solid engineering advices. I'm going to implement them. If you can stay with me for just a few more seconds, I'm gonna find a channel to raid, which is always fun. If you leave before I raid, then there's no point in raiding. Well, let's find one. Godot. Okay, who do? No. Wait, I haven't looked yet. A Metroidvania? Nah, maybe not. Spellcraft RPG. Family game dev. Family. Okay. Building an agent harness. Nah. German and English. Restoration. Shipwright. Freelance pilot. I don't know. I'm gonna pick a random one. I never know. One that we haven't rated before. Who has enough viewers? This one has 21. 9. Derek creates. To be honest, I'm picking this one because it has more views. Okay. Thank you very much for being with me tonight. It was a lot of fun again. I will be streaming again on Monday. 9:30 p.m. CET, same time as today, both on Twitch and YouTube. I hope you had a nice stream. I hope it was fun. And yeah, see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.